It's Brad Sinatra, man, tapping all the way in, man. We in the streets of Houston right now. And I'm chatting with Stacks, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Best game on the net.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Stacks. I'm your host, Bill Stacks, and today I got Brad Sinatra.
Both of them in the back seat and set their truck on fire and tell my partner to come pick me up because I had the backpack with all the money and everything because my first intention said, man, he's finna break. Because she got sour when the house coming out and, I was already seeing shit. And so I'm steady calling my partner like this. I'm calling my partner. I said, man, y'all take me. I'm finna get my partner, meet me and drop me off somewhere. I'm finna shoot this in the head and both of them and set this truck on fire and go back to my partner's house and knock on the door because he left with me at 2 o'clock in the morning. So if they find his body burnt up in his truck, the first thing they're gonna do is call his gas. The guy said, well, he left with Brad at 2 in the morning. So I'm gonna go over here and knock on the door and tell this Erica, say, man, hey man, boom, 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 walk up out there and get the fuck on. But God had different plans, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not how it played out. But that was my first intention though. My partner never answered that phone that night. I could never get in touch with him. I was trying to blow that phone up, but that's how God works.
Did you have a feeling? You said you had a feeling that he was going to tell on you?
This what happened, bro. If we go in somewhere to go do something, right? Listen, you got to understand this. I know people who used to say like this, like on the way going in somewhere, my partner be like, oh, man, what it's like when we go in here. He say, pull the plants out the dirt and pour the water out the fish tank. You know what that means? It means everything in here got to die. Pull the plants out the dirt, man. Pour the water out the fish tank, bro. Everything, this bitch gone. So I don't be want to go on them type of scenes like that. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't necessarily the place supposed to be right off the muscle. It wasn't supposed to be like that. And if these dudes would have done the right thing, while I'm going to get this dope and this money, I come back out and these people are laying on the floor in the living room, ain't nobody watching them. And these dudes in the back room rambling for shit, stealing jewelry and rims and bullshit. So when I go, hey, man, hey, that's when the shit got jumped off. Dude try to get up. Hey, man, it is what it is. Shit go down. I blow a barn dog on the man back, walk out the door. I got to work and everything. We get in the truck. This bitch in the truck don't know what the fuck happened. She just heard some shots. These dudes come running out the house behind me, jump in the truck. We in a Yukon. So soon we get in the truck, my partner last one get, he said, man, they dead, man. He said, man, he dead, bro. And I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Because this girl don't know shit. She just heard the shots, bro. So now we driving and now she's panicking. We get to the stop sign. She put the truck in park and start looking around. So I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing? I'm in the passenger seat. She said, man, I need a cigarette. Man, I reach and slap. Pow! I hit that bitch, her head, hit the window. Boom! It looked at me. I said, if you open that door, I'm gonna blow your hair on this motherfucking window right here. But you better put the bitch in drive. So the bitch is like panicking now. So now it's tension in the truck. Now it's tension, it's quiet, and you know what I'm saying? So now we driving and now ain't nobody saying a word. That's when I start trying to make that phone call. Because if y'all would have done what y'all was supposed to do, y'all was in that back room, nobody would have got shot, none of this would have happened. But now, this motherfucker left some evidence. You done dropped the rim in the front yard, coming out with your prints on it and all of those shit. Just a bunch of bullshit that happened. So now I can see where it's unraveling. And in that moment, I'll say, I got an answer for this bullshit. I know what the fuck to do. God has bigger plans than me, though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't intended to go like that.
So he didn't pick it up. What do you do? How much money do you come off with?
It was a nice little, it wasn't what it's supposed to be. It wasn't no 200,000. You can believe that. You know what I'm saying? But it was a nice little something. It was some work. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even how much dope it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be 6 bricks. It wasn't nothing close to none of this. You know what I'm saying? But so we get back to the spot, and now the AR-15 that I use, right? My partner that's with me, he's got a permit to carry guns. You know what I'm saying? My partner, so every time he got he stays strapped, but all this shit is in his name. So the AR-15 is in his name. So I tell my partner, I say, look, man, bust the back windshield out this Yukon and go throw this over the ship channel in 16. You know what I'm saying? 16, that's the ship channel in Houston, big ass bridge. Throw the in the water. So man, go throw this over the ship channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bust the back windshield out the car and then call the loud and report that stolen. Say somebody stole your gun out your truck. I bet. So we just gonna part ways and we're gonna catch back up around nightfall. Right? That was the initial plan. I got to work and everything though. They done pissed me off. I done got into a fight with my partner about, just miscellaneous bull. So now I'm gone with the work and the money. Well, one of my co-defendants, we were so close that when he came over prison, he paroled to my mama's house. So when the homicide detectives go to looking for him because there's a bitch in the house that stayed alive, she told the homicide detectives, I know who it was. It was Brian. I heard his voice. I seen his shoes. He was over here earlier. So they was already looking for him off the muscle. So where did they go looking for him at? My mama's house. Because this is the address he paroled to. So it's a homicide detective that's been knowing me all my life, named Mike Simpson, Harris County homicide detective. Mike Simpson, Larry Davis, they've been trying to run down us for years. Since I was 14 years old, taking assault rifles and shit from me. So Mike Davis like, well, look, I know him. Let me go talk to his mama. So he go over there and try to talk to my mama, like, hey, Phyllis, what's up with Brian, man? And so mama like, well, him and Brad ain't been around no more. Brad ain't seen him in a while. They fell out, which was true. We fell out about a chain. I was gonna kill him. This is how he came to me with this lick as a repayment. Like, look, bro, I know I fucked over you, so I got a lick. This is what he came to me with.
How'd he fuck you over with the chain?
All right. This is a whole nother rabbit hole, but I had a little spot on the south side. You know what I'm saying? Like on 45 on the south side of Houston, which was like just, we always try to find a spot away from where we hustle at. So if I'm in the ward, I'm gonna find a spot on the south side where I can duck off. Well, I didn't know that these apartments were some old, these dope infested, you know what I'm saying, too. So anyway, I ended up meeting a little dude over there. He get cool, and I ended up start selling him some work a little bit. So I started fronting him a little work, but he had a dice habit, you know what I'm saying? And so he ended up owing me some money, but I had showed him a gambling shack in Fifth Ward. I took him out here to Fifth Ward one time to a dice house. And so he owed me like $1,000. And when I come in the dice house, me and my partner, I so happen to see him right up by the pool table. So when I come in, I'm looking like, damn, man, what's up, homie? I walk right on him. I touch his pocket. I'm like, say, bro, I know you got me. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and get me, baby. You in there gambling. And he looked up and he was like, oh, man, Brad, don't sweat me while I'm gambling. I looked at him like, don't sweat you while you gambling. I had a Sig Sawyer 10 million. I said, don't sweat you. I reached and slapped him with that pistol. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? I slapped him with a pistol. So I tell him, man, come on, man, step outside here, man. So when he do that, Mr. Riley's old school, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Riley know us, man. He know he been knowing us all our life. He, man, come on, baby. Please, baby, don't do that. Man, y'all don't do that in here, man. Please don't do it. So I'm like, Mr. Riley, man, you don't put this out of here. They gonna shut this bitch down tonight. Mr. Riley put some money across to him. He got a 38 under the table. So Mr. Riley put some, man, go on, get up out of here, man. Go on, get up out of here. So I just stepped out the door. I'm waiting on the bitch ass. And when he stepped out the door, I put that bitch in his head like this, because you playing with me. You owe me some money. You playing. He had a little bullshit Byzantine chain with a little cross. So I snatched his chain out, you know what I'm saying, rambled through his pocket. He had like $400. So I'm like, bro, you playing with me. You don't really know me like that, homie. You in Fifth Ward. I said, bro, I'll blow your brains out right here. Nobody out here ain't gonna sell a thing, homie. I made him walk down Jensen. You know, so get your bitch ass on. So that chain right there, I'm sitting on my mama's porch later on that night. And now this dude, my fall partner, that lives with me, you know what I'm saying, is sitting right here on the porch and we're smoking a blunt. So I'm telling him about what happened, how I took this chain from old boy. So he was like, man, let me go sell the chain to some dude he know, right? So I'm like, man, that fool ain't finna give you. I don't believe the fool gonna pay $1,000. I said, man, just give me $1,000 for the chain. I don't even give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Give me $1,000 for it. So he like, man, I don't think the dude gonna pay no. I'm telling him I don't think he gonna pay $1,000. Man, let me try to work. All right, go ahead. I let him take it. Before he leave, though, I say, Brian. I said, bro, Kane killed Abel. They was brothers, bro. We just partners, man. I love you, bitch. Don't play with me, bro. Oh, bitch, you tripping, bitch, I ain't. All right. He burnt off, was supposed to come. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's still dark. He burned off. He was supposed to go there and come right back, man. I sat on the porch till like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, just smoking blunts, shaking my head because I know his bitch ass gun. You done pulled a stunt because he started smoking Primos. He was smoking on the cool, crushing up rocks, sneaking out smoking Primos. And you can't hide it from me, bitch. We've been around dope all our life. So when I smell it, see it, I know what's going on, bitch. So now you done developed this slick ass habit, and now you're stealing, doing, because I be missing little bullshit, right? My mama used to try to defend him. Man, you just tripping. You full of that syrup. I ain't full of motherfucking syrup. I know what the fuck going on. Y'all be thinking I'm more than what I am. I know how much money I got. You know what I'm saying? So small shit like this. So that's what made it beat me for the chain. So now I'm gonna kill this because I'm fucked up about this, because it's bigger than that now. Now it ain't just about the chain, bro. You said fuck my mom and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you live here, bro. You'll say fuck me like that. So now it's already understood when I catch him. So he'll call my phone periodically, and I answer phone, hello. He be like, man, say, bro, let us, man, call me, bitch. Hang the phone up. Well, one time I'm at my partner's house, and I'm sitting in the back of the driveway, like had like a tool chest like under the carport. It's kind of dark. I used to keep the Mac 90 in the bushes right there. So I'm sitting in the back of the driveway, and I see him. He's in the passenger side with a car. Got a bitch named Stephanie driving it. When they pull up, he don't see me though. I got a black hoodie on. I'm smoking the blunt, so I reach and grab that Mac 90 out the bush and start walking up towards the car. When he see me, he tell that girl, man, go. They scratch off. So he's hanging out the window, and he's like, man, Brad, my son's in the car. I ain't finna start, I ain't finna start shooting. This my partner's spot, right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna burn but I got to blend my hand. I'm waving up. I got the bitch. I'm waving the bitch at him in the, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna catch you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But he's trying to tell me, like, man, my son's in the car, bro, don't shoot. Yeah, all right, yeah, I got you, boy. So that was the type of shit that was going on. Well, he called me one of the most sentimental ass nights, because I'm most soft-hearted motherfucker. And so he called me one night. I'm full of syrup in the bitch by myself. And because this is like my big brother. You know what I'm saying? This is really like my big brother, though, bro. We've been through a lot, so I'm really fucked up. Like, I you bitch, but my feelings hurt. So he catch me on one of them nights where he called me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man. So when I asked him, hello, he's like, man, look, bro, don't hang up. So I said, bitch, why you do me like that, bitch? I'm the only one to ever do anything for you, hoe, bitch. You steal from me and all this old shit, bro. Why you can, so I had enough of he trying to express, look, bitch, you want to talk to me? I'm at my spot. You know where I'm at. Come talk to me, head up. Don't hide. Boom, I hang the phone up. He called right back. He said, look, bro, I'm on the way over there right now. I said, shit, come on. So I really don't think he gonna come. He called a cab and called over there. So when he knocked on the door, I opened the door, I got a Beretta in my hands. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, man, I want to hit him with this gun, bro. Bad in the bitch, but just like my big brother, I'm more soft ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm soft-hearted motherfuckers. I'm like, bitch, turn around, walk in. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. So he come in, close the door, and now it's half-fast like it's already back to normal. So he just trying to tell me like what he been going through, and this one he's telling me about this lick. Look, bitch, I know I fucked over you, but listen, bitch, I got something for us. It's 200,000 and 6 bricks. I was over there early. I helped him count the money out. Man, I don't know, bitch. They got some bread like that in there. He said, I'm telling you, bitch. So I tell him, okay, well, look, my other partner had just took a loss on 60 pounds in St. Louis. So I'm like, I'm going to put my partner in the lick too. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, all right, because my partner got my vest over there and he got a bunch more guns. This is the partner I'm telling you about with the AR-15 and all the other guns and shit in his name. So we're like, so I said, all right, bet. Now it's a little, the end up on the lick. It's long as I just end up by default ended up on the lick with me, but because I was just gonna look out for the like somebody told her we was doing like this, hitting these type of licks. And so she come asking me like, man, Brad, I heard about Janelle and he told me what y'all was doing. Cause see, man, I'm going down a bunch of rabbit holes, bro. I got too many tabs open. Make a long story short, he came over and this is how he brought this lick to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, bro, I got something for us. And so, you know what I'm saying? I went to put my other partner lick. We go over there. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something else is tripped out. So when we go to get to my other partner's house, I leave him in the car. So when I go inside, I tell my partner, I say, get up, bitch, get up. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, get up, bitch. He's like, what's up? I said, you want to go get some money? He's like, what's up? I said, bitch, bitch, I got some for 200,000 right now. Bitch, we going to get some money. Let's go. So he like, shit, what's up? I said, man, I got Brian in the car. He's like, Brian, bitch, you got Brian? I said, listen, bitch, we going to leave him dead up in this motherfucking house with the Columbia. We're going to get up in there. We're going to kill Brian, bitch ass too. Nobody knows this conversation but me and him. Yeah. It didn't go down like that, right? But when all the shit hit the fan and when he got locked up too, I had his statement when they finally caught me, and I read in his statement where he told the homicide detectives that I told him in his house that I said we was gonna kill Brian and leave him in the house. And he was trying to tell me like, man, them people forged my signature. That ain't my real statement. Don't nobody know that but me and you told them people that.
Were you in jail with him?
Okay, look, they both got locked up. Look, when the shit happened January the 18th of 2000 is when this happened. The dude that was living with me, Brian, he was locked up within 6 hours because when they left my mama's house, they went to his grandmother's house looking for him and seen a bunch of missed calls on the caller ID from a motel. So then they sat out there and stalked the motel out, and he came out to the soda machine. They ran down on him, and he had on a leather that he took from out the house and some guns and shit. He had some other shit, and he told it right off the muscle. He told him everything. Now, he don't really know my partner who I took him to go get the guns and shit. All he knows is what apartments he lives in, because remember, I left him in the car. Yeah. So now they go staking out these apartments and looking for this black Yukon. So when my partner pull in, he getting a shootout with the laws in the apartments. This is the next day. So this is 2 days later. I'm on the run though. So when they come get my partner finally and take him to the county, I'm on the run for like a month. You know what I'm saying? It was like a month I was on the run, but I'm in the club every night. And bitch, catch me if you can. Gingerbread man. I wasn't trying to hear that. I ain't give a fuck. I threw my phone over the ship channel and I would stop at payphones and call my phone and listen to my voicemails, and the fucking homicide detectives would be leaving me messages like we were friends and shit. Man, Brad, if you don't turn yourself in, man, you're going to be on City Under Siege tonight, man. You're going to be all over the news. So I flew to my partner's house and said, say, put the tape in. I'm going to be on the news. Record this. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a joke. So anyway, man, you know, shit.
So man, tell me how it is that you end up linking up in prison with this dude, and you said he tells you that he didn't say it, right?
No.
Have a conversation with him?
See, we're not linking up in prison. All this, we're in the county jail.
Yeah.
So we're in the county jail. Back then, you were still able to, like, if we're on the same case, we can write each other. You know what I'm saying? We have the ability to write back and forth if we're on the same case. Back then, you could write any inmate. So they're sending me letters and shit when I finally got arrested. But my lawyer has their statements. So I've already read their statements. We've had most of the stuff. I've already read their bitch, I'm reading your statement. Because he's trying to tell me, because after he done that, he filed a motion to withdraw his statement later on because he realized he f***ed himself by admitting to being on the crime anyway. So he tried to come up with a bull story that I came over there and stole his gun, and that he met me at the scene of the crime, and we got into a fight outside the scene of the crime, and that's how he got his gun, because they found the murder weapon at his house because he didn't do what I told you and bust the window and throw the gun away. He left it in his house. So when they come, they get the murder weapon. Well, he's got all these guns in his name, these bulletproof vests and shit. All this shit is in the closet. These are all your guns. Why do you have this AR-15 hid behind the water heater? That's the question homicide detectives want to know. If you didn't know anything was special about this gun and you just went and got it back from him, why is it kept in a separate place away from your other guns? Physical evidence on him. He's banned right off the muscle. The other dude, physical evidence on you. You've been identified by a bitch still alive in the house. Me, they don't even know who the fuck I am. These told them on me.
Yeah, they're the only ones that have that.
Nobody else don't know me.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why that first night I wanted to kill their ass off the muscle, everybody. So now I'm on the run. And this Crystal is still out here in the streets though. So I'm knowing to myself, I gotta get this, because if they catch this and this goes and testifies, I'm dead. So I'm telling my partner, we gotta catch this girl, Crystal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in the spot in 3rd Ward, and my partner called my phone. So when he called my man, I'm like, what's up, bro? He said, say, man, you got some drink over there? So I'm like, nah, I ain't got no drink. He like, shit, how much you gonna charge me for a prank? I said, bitch, I ain't got no drink. He said, it's too much. I can't. I said, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? He said, nah, it's just me and Crystal. I'm on the way over there right now. I said, oh, come on, come on. Well, his stupid ass, he got an Acura Legend, but it's no tent, it's glass house. Why are you coming in this car? Anyway, so when the bitch is kind of sitting sideways in the passenger seat, so when we pull up, I come run out, jump in the back seat. She really didn't even notice it was me until I'm in the car. So when I get in the car, she's like, oh, Brad, oh my God, I've been so worried about you. All this whole shit. I'm like, yeah, man, just drive, man. Go, bro. Let's drive. So I went out to my partner, they had some land out there. So I went and dug a hole out there in the forest, you know what I'm saying, with the dolphin named Tommy Lee, and took my partner out there. And I told him, I said, say, bro, we're going to put that whole Crystal in this hole, bro. I said, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, guess who can't pick me up? He know about this hole. But this stupid ass motherfucker, while we driving, he starts getting out the freeway to go get some gas. When we pull up to the guy, I'm like, bro, what is you doing? He's like, no, I'm gonna get some gas real quick. So I'm like, man. So when he goes inside the store, as he's coming back out, this just like, you want something to drink? And jumps out the car and starts going inside. I'm like, man,
everything's all
man, all this is going on. This ain't he supposed to have gas in the car. Why is all this going so goofy like this? So I'm sitting there and I'm watching. So I'm looking at her when she gets inside the store, and I see the Arabian man talking to her, and he does like this. I said, oh, man, I'm telling him, come on, man, come on, bro, get in the car, bro. This bitch told these people I'm wanted for murder on the run and shit. So we burn up, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this 9 lives ass bitch. So while I was in the county, another one of my little partners had snatched the bitch up, and they was gonna kill the bitch. And she jumped out the car and him on the freeway and broke her shoulder and called the laws and said, Justin Nichols is trying to kill me for retaliation on the capital murder winner because I'm testifying. Because they had already caught the bitch. She caught a case for some X pills and some like stripping in the club. And because the streets had been talking, when they finally got her down there, then the homicide techs come pull her. But y'all said, listen, bitch, we know who you are. We know you was on that case with Brad and them. We're going to grant you immunity on the case if you testify against Brad.